Welcome, friends of the Greasy Shop Rag. It's Saturday morning and I find myself in my garage again. Instead of at work, I traded a Saturday with a co-worker who needed a certain day off for a wedding or something. I just agreed to do it, not realizing it was gonna shorten an upcoming 3-day weekend to a 2-day weekend. So yeah, that's bullshit, but I got no one else to blame but myself. I didn't look at the calendar that close. Anyway, in there, parts room, I've talked about it. I haven't showed you in there yet. It's just a 10 by 10 room that's full of shit. A lot of that shit is out here. Some of it's up there now. Some of it's been thrown away. But as I'm cleaning out the room, I'm finding some old treasures. When I was a kid and flipping motorcycles, this was my Bible. It covers date ranges from the 60s, mid-60s, mid-70s. Those are the kind of bikes I was working on. I see there's a page marked here. Honda 350 Twins. I think I might have been doing a timing chain or something like that. Books. Seen a lot of use. But here's the treasure. Sears from 1962. This was made around the same time I was. And it's like the old version of what Amazon is now, really. So I got some pages marked. Let's start right here. Chainsaws. 7-horse chainsaw that weighs 22 pounds for, what are we at, 206? You know, here's a 5.5 horse model, 19 pounds. Pricing is great. Kind of a pig though. This page caught my eye because I just painted my roof. I was looking at the pricing of steel. But this shelving system's caught my eye. As low as $2.89. I just bought three 3-foot wide sections of shelving that's going to go on the back wall over there. And each one of those was 40 bucks. Quite a difference in price. This kind of caught my eye here too. The Sears Guarantee. You can buy with confidence because if any tool fails, give complete satisfaction, will be replaced without charge. And that used to be the case. Now you got to jump through hoops to get tools replaced. They sell them by the sets, and if that store only stocks sets, you can't get individuals. 120 piece set, our biggest set for 98 bucks. I mean, they're just standard sockets. There's no metric tools in this kit. You want to get it with this toolbox, 134 bucks. I kind of miss, I used to have one of these, I call them the butterfly ratchets, with this like butterfly, trying to get it out of the shadow there. The butterfly flip lever for forward and reverse. When I was a younger kid, I had one and took it into the store to get fixed. I thought they were going to re-gear it, and they ended up replacing it. At the time, I didn't think much of it, but I'm kind of disappointed. Who hasn't had one of these? The gray Craftsman box with the red tray, 6.5 bucks. It wasn't that long ago I finally got rid of the last one I had because the bottom rusted out. And I was looking here, $48 for this 3/4 horsepower drill. Actually, that was a lot of money, I think, for that drill. but I can tell you that that drill is pretty heavy duty. They'll last if you take care of them. I found this interesting. Check out this snowblower. Isn't that the craziest looking thing? You could buy whatever engine parts you needed. Crank assemblies, pistons. Look at that, rebuilt engines even. This caught my eye as well. I'm gonna seal my driveway here coming up. $1.19 a gallon. And I think I'm paying about 40 bucks for a 5-gallon bucket now. I must have missed a couple bookmarks because where's that oh, look at the motorcycles. Ho, 300 bucks for a bike. Where was that steel? I like the pictures of the people working on the equipment in here. I don't know. Here we go. So you got this dude down here. Got that terrible shadow. That dude down there looks like he's ready to work. This dude looks like he should have a pipe in his mouth, and I guess people just dressed different back then. You didn't have as much money, you didn't have as much different varieties of clothes. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. See these saws in action, it says. Ask for a free demonstration. I can't even imagine going to a store, a big box store, and asking for a demonstration on a chainsaw. Now, a store like the one I work at, you can. We're a Husky dealer. If a demonstration is what it's going to take to get you to buy the saw, then you will get a chance to use the saw. But I've never seen a log sitting behind a Sears store that a person could lay a saw into and make a couple test cuts. So I kind of wonder how that worked, or how they set that up. Well, anyway, that's all I got going on right now. I kind of got to wrap this up. My dad bought a cell phone, a smartphone. He's never owned a computer before, so he asked for some help on how to work his cell phone. And that's all cool, but I think it's going to take a lot. And it's not a cut on him, but having never owned a computer or been involved in those types of electronics and apps and even the terminology when we start talking about how to run the phone, it could prove to be interesting. So we'll see. He's a pretty smart guy. I'm sure he'll catch right on. But I'm also sure that it could get quite frustrating. Because, think about the first time you started using a computer or a smartphone. Well, we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to wrap this up and hop on a bike and go up there and do a little schooling on smartphones. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Later.